This is where I landed, right out here, about halfway, coming this way. It's the mouth of a river here. Looks like a pretty intriguing river. There's some rapids that are upstream, and right around the bend, around this bend, that's where the rapids are. So it gave me adequate room. Boy, these mosquitoes. Get my sunglasses here. They found me. Anyway, so here I am. I've got the plane backed up. After I nosed it in, I turned it around. And I burned a good 2 tanks, the belly tanks. So I've got this full, 30 gallons or so, 3 jerry cans, 5-6 gallons each. And of course we've got the wingtips. And I just drained those into the front tank about a half hour before landing. So basically when I'm going to refuel the tanks with all of this, and then I'll have all full tanks, no wingtips, but about 3.5 hours. So it'll allow me to do some flying out there, because right beyond that point is the ice pack, which is part of the ice pack of the Arctic Ocean. I am up where the ice pack, multi-year ice, the ice does not melt. So tied up the plane. I can see the tide has gone down 2 feet already. That rock over here, I marked when I landed. Actually, the tide was up here, so it's gone all the way down to here. So the plane is pretty much almost stuck, and in about an hour it'll be completely stuck, which is nice. It'll tip down a little bit and it'll hang up here because it goes about 10 feet and then it drops straight off. So the buoyancy of the front float, it'll tip down a little and it'll stay on its heels nice. And that should work out pretty good. And this is what it looks like here. This is another part of the river. Winds around. I don't know if this camera will pick up the ridge, but the nice thing is I can see almost everything. That's about 5 to 7 miles away. But that's what you got here. So visibility's good. I can keep an eye out for polar bears. There's supposed to be a lot of polar bears here. Polar bears out on the ice. So we've got to be prepared. The only problem with this site here is if something happens to come around that thing, it could catch me off guard. Otherwise, I've got good viz. But there's also a ridge if I'm here fooling around on the ground and maybe grabbing, eating or whatever. I've got to pop my head up here every once in a while because of this ridge. That's only about 30 feet away, and if we're along the shoreline here around this corner, so we got to keep heads up constantly.